بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اليوم احنا في المكتب قسم التسويق عندنا في شركة المستقبل، وراح نسمع من اخونا سيد باري كيف هو شايف الأجهزة هذه اللي هي سامسونج S6 وسامسونج S6 Edge. فتعالوا خلينا نسمع من باري شنو يقول عن أجهزة S6 وال S6 Edge. Hello Barry.
Hi Blushi, thanks very much. Everyone here is actually really abuzz with the brand new phones from Samsung. After a long time, we see Samsung has gone all out and put a lot of effort and thought into the actual build quality of the phone. You know, this is a much better piece. This is the S6, the regular S6, and in my left hand here you can see the S6 Edge. You know, both phones, premium craftsmanship here, faster processor. A better camera. Apparently, it's got optical image stabilization, so it's great for video as well. Those are our thoughts so far. What do you think, Doshi?
Even the display, they probably are the best displays in S6. For example, 577 ppi. It's huge. Clarity is huge. What about the QI enabled?
I think this is going to be a big hit with a lot of the people. I mean, I personally, you know, when I walk into the house, the last thing I want to do is look for the charger and my wire, and this is so easy. All you need to do is place your phone on the charging mat, and voila, you know, start charging. It's amazing, brilliant.
What about Samsung remove the memory card? How do you see it?
I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, this phone, I mean, both phones standard apparently come with 32 gigs of internal storage. For an average user, I think that's more than enough. And for the super user, there's always cloud storage. And I do believe Samsung already gives the complimentary Dropbox storage. So, you know, that's not going to be a big deal, I think.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, the edges. How do you see this? S6 Edge especially, when it comes to S6 Edge. Do you think it will be a hit?
Yes, I don't think personally. I'm not sure about the actual functionality of the Edge, but I think purely as a gimmick, it's really cool. We had the first taste of it when Samsung launched their Note Edge last year, but that was only Edge on one side. This is curved on both sides, and I think Samsung has kind of tweaked the Edge functionality with regards to notifications and things like that. And there's a whole bunch of things you can do within the software itself, within the application for the Edge. So that's going to be something else that everyone's going to be looking forward to. Yeah.
They improved, by the way, the front camera. It's the first time Samsung using 5 megapixel. How do you see this?
Finally, yeah.
True.
Because I think with all the other major flagships, the competing flagships, people. I mean, we all know that we live in a selfie day and selfie age.
True.
So Samsung finally got it right with the front camera and raising it to 5 megapixels. Plus, I think it's got wide selfie as well. Does it have wide selfie? I'm not too sure.
It does. Yes, it does. And also the recording 4K. That's
4K on the front camera.
Not front actually.
In the back.
The back. Okay. Exactly.
All right. Yep.
Battery life also improved.
Yeah, battery life. Well, they say it's improved, but I think we need to run it through the test meters and see what else comes out. But if it is every bit as good as they say it is, then this is going to be one hell of a good contender.
By the way, these are not final products yet.
Okay.
Yet to be launched. Devices probably next week. Next week we are expecting these devices to be in the market. How do you see the buzz in the company in FCC future?
We are really excited. We're really excited about this device. We've been talking about it for quite a while now. Ever since we saw the launch videos on the Samsung YouTube channel, we've been talking about it. We're eagerly anticipating the phone. And to be honest, I mean, I think Samsung has finally delivered a good product. Again, going back to the build quality, you look at the chamfered edges, very premium look, very premium build. The Edge display itself is very premium. Super AMOLED display, again, Samsung has always been good at the Super AMOLED aspect of things, and this by far is one of their best screens yet. And with improvements to the camera, with improvements to the, it remains to be seen the internal, I mean, TouchWiz. People in the past have always complained that it was a very heavy skin for Samsung to have, and I do believe they've trimmed it down to make it more user-friendly. So it remains to be seen how this stacks up against the competition. But so far, I think it's a really good device.
Great. Yeah. Finally, the Samsung Pay. How do you see that?
Honestly, it's a good innovation, but it's going to take a bit of time. Maybe it's going to take a while, maybe a couple of years for it to catch on, because I think especially in this part of the world, people are still wary about security and financial fraud and things like that. So it remains to be seen. But that said, it's an amazing feature, and it's a step ahead of the S5 last year. They had a similar feature, but I think this one's kind of it's an upgraded version. One more thing, yeah, you can also, for those of you who are really looking forward to getting your hands on these devices, you can check these out in our Avenue store. They're currently available for you to play around with, and if you like them, and I'm sure lots of you will, go ahead and order them.
هذه الأجهزة سامسونج S6 والS 6H حاليا موجودين في فرعنا في الأفينيوز، فممكن اليوم تروحون تزورون الفرع وتحجزون الجهاز كحجز، أو حتى زيارة للتجربة للإكسبيرينس، تشوفون شلون الجهاز، شلون استخدامه، شلون المنيو. وشغلة أخيرة إنه لا تنسون تسوون سبسكرايب على هذا الشانل. خلكم معنا تابعونا. شكرا، في أمان الله.